Justin to cut you off.
The Brooklyn Movement Center.
Brooklyn Movement Center.
The Brooklyn Movement Center.
Brooklyn Movement Center got its start really in 2011. I and several other people began having conversations about how can people come together and actually create change that was actually thought of, was conceived, was powered by people who live, work, and do business in the Crown Heights and Bedford-Stuyvesant area.
It was an exciting idea to couple communications and social media with organizing work, as well as the fact that the goal of it was to be membership-led. I thought was really unique, so I was excited to see something that would be organic and grow towards what it was that people in the neighborhood actually wanted to see change.
Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, used to be do or die. It's not like that anymore. Well, of course I love our people.
I like the togetherness, the diversity of the people that live here.
I love the diversity. I love that there's a lot of people in the community that's very productive.
I love the families in the community. There's a lot of young families here.
One of our most exciting visions that we have for the future of communications in Brooklyn Movement Center is to develop a citizen journalism team. Recruit and train people in the neighborhood to serve as journalists, and they would be the eyes and the ears of the community. Something that we did over the summer that was really successful was our Photo a Day Challenge, where we had people take photos every day around a different theme. So one day could have been take a picture of what summer looks like, or take a picture of what your neighborhood looks like. And the idea was really to get people to think of themselves as reporters and people who could really chronicle their own communities. The Brooklyn Movement Center was looking to work with everyone in Community School District 16 to improve education throughout the district, in elementary schools, middle schools, and high schools. So we were looking specifically at talking to parents and figuring out what parents are looking for from education. So in our quest to figure out how District 16 education should be improved, we thought it was important not only to talk to PTA leaders, but to figure out what parents at large, what other community stakeholders in education were feeling about education. So teachers, principals, students. So we set out to survey all the schools in District 16 and ask questions like, what do you think are the best parent trainings that could be offered at your school? Or what's the best time for your PTA, the PTA in your school to meet? And the idea was really to do something different, something novel in the sense that people who set out to reform education generally don't ask the people who are going to be most highly impacted by those kind of education reforms. So we thought it was really important to do that work, to talk to all these people and to compile all this information. As long as I can remember, in New York, in neighborhoods of color and working class, low income neighborhoods of color, there's always been these bubbling conversations about like, how are we going to make the community better?
One of the things that is popular for us to do is to complain. Complain about how things are not changing enough, how things need to be different. And I think that there are very few opportunities for you to take some money out of your wallet, to write a check, or something on your credit card that's actually going to make an impact on your immediate community. And I think that making a contribution, supporting, becoming a member of the Brooklyn Movement Center is one very concrete way in which you can change your immediate surrounding and environment.
So if you ask me why BMC exists, it's to bridge the gap between your dreams of how we can all be better and a reality of how we can make that happen.
Give it to me, selector, give it to me, selector, give it to me, selector. Selector.